Alright everybody, what I have here is the Hbx 18859 Echo, otherwise known as a Rampage 1/18 scale 4-wheel drive truck. What I simply want to do today is modify the battery tray, and as you can see I've already cut it off. I've cut off these mounting posts here that were originally there, and they're just a little bit taller than this right here, the servo mount. And then I've drilled a 1/16 hole here and here, and that one's still there, whatever size it happens to be. And then I've made a simple little battery tray that just simply follows the curves of the gearbox so that I can get to that screw hole right there. Then in order to drill this, just mark it with some cheap ass paint. With this stuff here, I mean, it doesn't have to be this name brand, but this stuff here I think was 50 cents a bottle. I mean, I use it all the time for marking holes that I need to drill where I can't see through this. So you put a little dab of wet paint and stick this on appropriately. Now you know where to drill holes for this guy. So other than that, I mean, Hbx, they just do it right. I don't know, I've never felt the desire to really modify it. And I mean, yeah, I've got some oil-filled shocks, metal CV joints all the way around, but other than that, they've done it right. The steering's great and it drives great. It's not very fast, but it's fast enough to be enjoyable. So this is just primarily just to upgrade the runtime, because I think it's a little bit too short. And what I've already done right here is these tires are a direct fit off that WL Toys A979. They're a direct fit. So they give you a little taller tire, and so you get a little higher top speed, but you get less torque. So you're going to have a little less runtime. That being said, also, this body visually seems to work better because the wheel well openings than the Rampage body that's on there. It just doesn't quite. That's one thing that Hbx just doesn't do right, is body. I don't know, the body just seems a little bit too small. The wheel openings aren't in the correct spot. And this allegedly being 1/18 scale, I can tell you definitely that the WL Toys 1/18 scale is definitely larger. I don't know about from axle to axle, but the width here is definitely bigger, and it's a little bit longer, I think, if I remember right. But anyway, so maybe perhaps in a future video, what I plan to do is turn these shocks upside down. You may have this problem, but they all leak. Every one of these cheap shocks, I mean, they're better than the originals because they're oil filled, but oil constantly dripples out. So I think there's enough clearance to rotate them. Put the reservoir down on the bottom so that way they can't leak out. And I think the same is true on the front. I think there's enough clearance for that. That'll be a nice simple upgrade, not having to fill oil all the time. And then I did, for the first time ever, just because I wanted to see what was underneath here, is check out the pinion gear in a 390 motor, and it's fixed. So that being said, the pinion gear can come off if you heat it up with a torch and gently pry it off with a screwdriver and put like a WL Toys pinion gear in there. But I'm not for sure if the mesh is going to be correct with the reduction gear. So that might be in a future video.